Alright guys, we are on the edge of another cyclone. Cyclone Vaianu or some shit. The epicenter is supposed to hit around about 1 to 2 a.m. and right now we have a bit of rain, a lot of sporadic wind. Randomness. So what have we done so far for the cyclone?
Secured all the loose stuff, thrown away any rubbish that isn't needed, put important documents in the car, got clothes ready to go into the car later on. We've got food cooking now, got devices in that charging, and yeah.
So yeah.
Gonna have a shower in that very soon.
We are on red alert. We're in the epicenter of where this thing is supposed to hit. So, our presidential alerts this morning.
Well, we got one yesterday afternoon at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and then we got one this morning at 8 a.m.
So the one this morning changed the time and said that we were supposed to get smashed.
It brought it forward by 4 hours.
Brought it forward by 4 hours. Epicenter comes through at 1 to 2 a.m.
Now instead of 5 a.m.
I wish I would have slept better last night, because I want to stay up tonight and watch shit get fucked.
I'm gonna probably be awake because I can't sleep through things like this anyway. I
sleep through anything.
It depends though, because sometimes when I can't sleep during storms like this, Joseph wakes up because he knows he knows I won't be asleep.
But yeah, we're gonna have a shower, cook up some popcorn, and watch shit get fucked up. So we're 15 hours out. If you can hear the rain and the wind, that's already going down.
It's going.
Alright, so we're about 8 hours out so far, unless it's changed again. But it's raining a little bit now. Still quite calm though. So let's see what the roads look like going to town. This is before the storm.
I'm bleeding. I cut myself on the chicken. Also, look, see? I'm not being rude. What are your thoughts on this?
Well, she's normally pretty rude, so it doesn't surprise me that she's trying to pull the fingers at people, but now she just has a fucking excuse to do it. So
because my finger's broken.
That's annoying.
So yeah, we got all our supplies, and now we are getting ready to head home. Well, actually, we got to go pick my sister up from work. Can't have her stuck in the bloody storm on this side and we're up that side.
Well, I mean, we could.
We could. It just wouldn't be ethical. We're all about ethics on this channel. Right? Right?
I don't know if anyone's ever experienced things like this before, but this storm has given me some weird side effects. Alright? Now, the problem being is I think the pressure's dropped, and with it has made my tooth very sore. I don't understand why. But my teeth on this side are just being fucked. But I digress. Now, seems like the rain was picking up. It's on and off. And now it looks like the sun's coming out. Somebody up the road, however, is deciding to either have a wedding reception or a wedding. Either way, they're having a wedding today. Now, I feel like that's kind of a bit of a bad omen that a cyclone hits the day that you're meant to be getting married. Let me know if that's a thing, because I feel like it's a really, really bad omen. The problem is, we're on the west coast, right? Well, not on the west coast, we're on the inside of Firth, but we're on the western stretch of the beach, so the wind's coming in from the west, which is going to push the water into us. Normally it comes from the east, so it comes over the hills and we're really sheltered, but this time it's coming in from the west, and then tomorrow it shifts around to the east, northeast. This is a just in case thing. If we do get the warning, we may have to evac, but I doubt it's going to happen, so I'm just getting stuff ready. I already have all our passports and everything in here. Putting all my camera gear in here, clothes, all the good stuff. Gonna wait and see what happens.
I stole the camera. Hi. So, there was no bread left in our pack and save. Everyone stole it all. So this one is a chocolate loaf. It's a Nutella stuffed chocolate loaf. And I have a normal bread loaf in the oven for us. And that's gonna be our snacks. Thoughts?
Choice.
Also, this bread smells like a croissant. Smell it. Does it smell like a pan au chocolat?
Yes.
Smells like a pan au chocolat, doesn't it?
Yes. Absolutely.
Okay. It is currently 6:06 p.m. It is raining. Not much wind yet. There was a bit of wind before. We may be on the road at like 5 a.m. Well, we are going to be on the road at 5 a.m. You guys get to see what it looks like. See how far we get. That is 2 loaves done and dusted now. This is our savoury. This is our sweet that we've already cut into to try it. And yep, prep for the storm now.
I rate that loaf 10 out of 10. Oh.
Softest loaf I've made so far. So, update, it's 8:40. It's 8:40 p.m. Dogs are asleep over there. Joseph's asleep over here. I'm chilling out. Watching this. There's only light rain at the moment. Not much happening. I've heard a little bit of wind, but that's about it. I will be back on here, or he will, or we will, if anything happens. But he's asleep right now, and I may join him for a few hours. We have to take my sister to work at 5 a.m, so let's see how it goes, guys.
Alright, it's 6 a.m.
6:07 a.m. 6:07 a.m.
We attempted to go to town to drop off somebody at work. Anyway, we couldn't get to town. It's all flooded out. Rocks on the road and shit. So now we wait and eat dino nuggies.
The water was moving like that on the road.
Now we eat dino nuggies.
Not the head, Daddy.
Like a psychopath. I'm gonna have a coffee. I slept through most of the night, so I'm guessing it wasn't that bad.
I did not.
Was it bad?
The wind picked up. But the epicenter hasn't even hit New Zealand yet. That's how slow it's moving right now.
Jesus, it slowed right down. So, let's see how today goes.
Live update from Stormwatch.
Cyclone Vaianu. Vaianu.
Vaianu.
Vaianu.
Tell me you're dating a British without telling me you're dating a British. Anyway. Let's have a look out here. What's going on? Unfortunately, there's no trampolines flying around yet. No trampolines. No camp people wishing that they had a pool out there.
Yes, that actually happened.
Looks like it's getting worse though. The rain's just coming in really, really steadily now, which is the shit thing. We need the wind to push this rain away. This rain is what's going to cause slips.
Also going to cause flooding.
The flooding as to why my sister couldn't go into work today. But look at this. You guys can't actually see the rain, but holy crap. We'll keep you updated from the studio. See you next time for our live update.
Guys, I recorded a whole heap of pre-cyclone reels and like getting ready reels and shit. And then I never posted any of them or edited any of them, but now I just feel weird if I do actually post them. So yeah, choice. Radio silence for me. Love it. People are worried. Guys, I found a swimming pool. The hell? That is the bowling green. I don't think it's very green anymore.
Hello. Update on weather report. We're currently at the shop because he is open. Surprisingly. It's very wet outside. If we do need to evacuate, that's the street that we gotta go up to. Right up the top. So our river's higher than it usually is. We're about 2 hours away from high tide and it's already at the peak that I saw it at during Gabriel. So that's very interesting. At least Joseph isn't doing his job where he had to drive around the peninsula. That was terrifying. We did that during Gabriel. We ended up driving around and around and around. He's gone in to just see if the guy has any scrap food in that, because we pick up the scraps from the guy to give it to like our animals and that. It's pretty great. But yeah, so we're about 2 hours away from high tide, been chilling out all day. And yeah, so far not too scary, just more wind and rain and stuff. There was a lot of flooding. Currently where my sister works, on the way out to where my sister works, there's only one way in, one way out, and that road is completely shut at the moment. Lucky we had to turn around this morning, otherwise we wouldn't have been able to pick her up. That's insane. But yeah, life of living in the beautiful Aotearoa.
It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around.
I watched some guy make the Gauls hat.
He's an outlaw loose and running, came the
Yeah.
whisper from each lip.
Oh, that hat guy that you've been
To
watching.
do some business with.
He made the Gauls hat with a twist.
What does it look like out there? I didn't get to see. Kia ora whānau. So we are at 4:12 p.m. Sunday the 12th of April 2026. Cyclone watch. So apparently the army's just come into town in Thames. I'm guessing it's part of the civil defence plan or whatever. But yeah, apparently there's unimogs in Thames. Joseph just explained to me what a unimog is. Turns out I actually knew what it is, just didn't know that that's what they were called. Ocean currently looks like this. She's definitely picking up. So I'm guessing the storm ain't done with us yet. Anyway, I've got a chicken soup on at home. I've just got to add the noodles and the dumplings to it. See you then.
Let me just fix this up because I can't see myself and I like to see myself
It's a
because I'm
chicken-
sexy. So, what did you cook?
Chicken noodle dumpling soup and homemade bread.
All the bread is amazing with Marmite
Also-
and sour, not sour cream,
Cream cheese.
cream cheese.
Look,
It's so
look at the
soft.
crust. Would you like a bite?
Nah, you can't have a bite. It's mine. I don't like sharing. Anyway, chicken noodle soup, fallout, and a pretty girl. I rate the Cyclone experience maybe a 6 out of 10 because the Cyclone itself was actually pretty disappointing so far, and maybe the Cyclone was just the friends we made along the way.
I want Joseph to try some on camera.
This is not Arwen soup. If you know that reference, you know.
And try the dumpling.
Oh,
Because apparently they pop.
that spice kick. Oh my god, yes. This is the perfect storm meal.
Yummy.
Yummy.
Sick.
It's extremely awkward eating with the camera right in your face, eh?
You actually look like a one of those ones on YouTube
Mukbang?
right now. Nah, you look like how all the YouTube food reviewers have it. Now I know how close the their friends have it to their face sitting like this, and fuck how.
I thought they just have the tripod on the table.
Nah, because half the time they have their friends actually holding the camera for them.
That's disgusting. You can have a tripod right there.
Fuck.
What are you people doing?
you
I'm a
imagine how
professional
awkward this would be?
YouTuber and I'm judging you. But no, this food is incredibly nice. This is like amazing. Wow.
Now, hold on. Go away. Oh, watch.
That's copyright. Well guys, cyclone's over. This is just the next day. How was your cyclone experience?
It was good. I sat down in the room all day and stayed in bed and watched TV. We got through the whole Fallout season. Well, we finished it this morning.
So, the cyclone was nowhere near as bad as what they said it was. But let me be very fucking clear, it could have been. They really could have been.
Tabs got messed up in town. Like, town got messed
Yeah,
up.
town got very, very messed up.
We were actually quite lucky for where we were.
So, yeah. Anyway, cyclone is over. And we're now just gonna chill. So, we'll see you on the next video. Like and subscribe.